good citizen? A good citizen questions their government. A good citizen questions who's making the laws, why they're making them, and whether it's good for you or bad for you. A good citizen, of course, obeys the rules and laws as best they can. A good citizen tries not to screw up more than they fix, you know. But yeah, a good citizen, at this point in time, a good citizen is one who questions things as they are and tries to change things that are not working. Well, looking at these, I think I fall in all three categories at some level. I mean, justice-oriented citizen, I do analyze social issues. Do I address them? Not so much. I vote. I put a lot of posts on Facebook about things I don't like in the government or things I do like in the government. Um, I sent $50 to Bernie Sanders, and I'm actually thinking I get invited to these house parties all the time. I'm thinking about going to some of them, and they like organizations invite me, and I sign petitions.
That's pretty cool, actually.
But I've never been to one of the house parties. I should have went to this Bernie Sanders party I was invited to 3 weeks ago before he exploded. It was right local. I could have hung around with him, had a couple drinks. Got all drunk with Bernie. Well, I'm not such one to do stereotypes and putting people into boxes. I think many people have different types of citizens, aspects to them. As long as, everyone's patriotic and wants better for the country and better for their people around them, then, I'm all for all these citizens, We need them all to get by. A good citizen is someone who's involved, someone who knows what the issues are of today in society in its ever-changing ways. And to me, a good citizen is someone who's, willing to offer solutions and chip in a hand. It's one thing to say, we should clean up the litter and not do it. But, a good citizen is someone who actually does it. It's good to, tell other people to do the right thing, but it's better to lead, to set the example of what a good citizen is. A good citizen is someone who, cares for their fellow mankind. We're all here together. And I would certainly say that today a good citizen is someone who cares about the earth, someone who cares about the future. Like, the year 2000, I don't know how old you were. How old were you in 2000?
1.
2.
Okay, well, when you were 1 and you were 2, there were 12 black rhinoceroses left in the world. By 2006, they couldn't be found. A good citizen cares about the future generations too, and obviously, I think, restraining oneself and how many children you have or whether you choose to have a child is going to be a question of the future of what a good citizen is. How much you decide to invade someone's privacy in the future will be a good question. Do you fly a little drone over your neighbor's house and watch them in their backyard? I mean, that doesn't sound like a good citizen. Do you use a bunch of dirt that's dug up on their childhood on the internet in the future against them for their job or to pressure somebody? I think a lot of these things will be problems in the future of what a good citizen is. In the laws, conversation. Do you care about who's pregnant on TV, or do you care, that the rich are, have gone up many magnitudes in wealth while everyone is stagnated in pay? I mean, I care about that, but, I'm one of the poor guys, just like everybody here. We all struggle today. A good citizen wants to see things balanced, wants to protect the environment, wants to, look out for those that are in need, and at the same time, have growth, make progress. I mean, God bless America, corporations and all that, but they need control, and a good citizen knows that. He knows that, I'm sure when they passed pollution laws, keep pollution from going into rivers, that there were many people who said, oh, just let them do it, it's fine, and there are all these naysayers, but luckily those things got pushed through, and we can all see today that that was the right decision. You know, so I mean, a good citizen today could have, look at global warming. I mean, it's just totally ignored by the Republican Party, and like they all have second grade science or something. I mean, um, good citizen just cares.